The sound of his suitcase hitting the kitchen tile just landed, right there in the middle of everything we'd built. The weird part is, we weren't fighting. It wasn't some big blow-up, just months of little things piling up. Late texts, schedules, the way you get used to silence. That night, he just said, almost under his breath, "I think I need to be alone for a few days." And suddenly, I was standing there, glass in hand, thinking, this is it. This is what it feels like when the person you love wants space. He wasn't angry. He looked tired, scared. Like stepping out for air felt safer than staying. There was no drama, just that small suitcase, t-shirts, a charger, a toothbrush. He told me, "It's not about leaving. I just can't hear myself over all the noise." We slept in the same bed, but it felt like a whole highway ran between us, and I kept hearing that suitcase zip over and over all night. When he left, I expected to fall apart. Instead, I just did normal life. Fed the cat, went to work, answered emails. The quiet was sharp, but also weirdly, I noticed myself breathing a little easier in tiny flashes. I hated that. We're told you should miss them so much it hurts. But the house didn't collapse. I didn't collapse. When he came back, he looked both lighter and heavier, if that makes sense. We sat at the table and the words finally spilled out. He said he wasn't practicing leaving. He was trying to find where he ended and I began. I told him I didn't fall apart, but there were these moments that were almost light, and I didn't know what to do with that either. We both admitted we'd been lonely together, trying not to scare each other with our own exhaustion. What we found wasn't some movie fix, not a grand speech, just a quiet agreement to speak up sooner, to ask for space before it turns heavy, to build a life where coming home is a choice, not an obligation. Now, when I see that suitcase, it reminds me, it's possible to need room and still choose each other, again and again. And if you're lying next to someone you love, wondering if asking for space means you're failing, maybe you're just learning that love can hold a little distance, too. Thanks for listening.